Look, Donald Trump isn't the problem. He's never been the problem. He hasn't. Biden was never the problem. Obama's never the problem. Whoever the president is never the problem. They're not the problem. They're pretty much a mascot. The problem with when I listen to these progressives and whatnot talk about anything political, it's always Trump did this, Trump did that, Trump, 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 Trump. That's not going to stop anyone from voting for Republicans. If you want to hammer home the issues going on, you can't blame Trump, because as you blame Trump, you're not giving light to what the issue is, which is Republican voters. That's the issue. You're throwing it in their face. I told you so. I told you so. The leopard wouldn't eat my face. You voted for this. You earned it. That's not going to help. That's not going to help. But it is. They are hardlined. They are hardlined. What you need to do is give them some keys, some jingly keys. You need to point them not to the Democrats, not to the progressives, just a different Republican branch. That's what you need to do. Just report to them some Republicans that are trying to do good, if there are any out there, and say, look, they are on your side, but also point out how hateful the groups can be. If these Republican voters don't want to be associated with hate, point out how not Trump, but all these other politicians are hateful, and how they really mimic the life they grew up in, and how they use hate to manipulate. That's what you need to do. It's not easy, but you don't try to sway them to the blue side. You sway them to a different branch of the red side. I think that's the best way. And I've been saying this very, declaratively, but it's really sort of, it's up in the air. It's an opinion. It just seems like it's the best thing to do is just, don't stick with the Corleone family, but they say I got to stick with a family. It might as well be them. They say, no, try this one over here. It's like them, but different. Give it a try. Try to prop up a different family. It might work. Because you blame Trump, then you know what they do? They make sure not to vote for Trump or anyone like Trump, but they're still going to vote in anyone that's going to become Trump. That's just going to happen. So take with that what you will. Thank you for listening.